Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Blue-White Familiars. This is a combo deck that is going to be based around playing the card Sunscape Familiar. It says green and blue spells you cast cost one less to cast. We don't have any blue spells in our deck, but or green spells in our deck, but we are playing almost entirely blue spells. You can see that this is a blue deck with teeny tiny splash for white. And we're playing white cards for the cost reducer and specifically God Pharaoh's Faithful, which can win or stall us out most of the time. God Pharaoh's Faithful says whenever you cast a blue, black, or red spell, you gain one life. And then when we have our cost reducers, we're going to be playing cards like Snap and Ghostly Flicker, combining it with Archaeomancer, which returns its sorceries from the graveyard to our hand, and going off for no mana or making mana. So with one Sunscape Familiar in play, we can Ghostly Flicker, targeting Archaeomancer and Prosperous Pirates, which says when it enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. So this flickering is free. So with God Pharaoh's Faithful in play, that means we have infinite life with one familiar. Now if we have 2 familiars in play, flickering here actually nets us 1 mana because every time you flicker, it costs 1 treasure and it makes 2 treasures. So we flicker, 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 make infinite mana, potentially infinite life, and then we can win the game in a myriad of ways. We want to win the game. Most quick way is by playing the Modern Age and Muldrifter and just attacking. But we also have a combo kill where we can actually deck our opponent out with Deep Analysis, which says target player draws 2 cards. We mostly want to just use Deep Analysis in the Modern Age to get value, get to our combo, and then control the board and win that way. But this is kind of our out when we don't have anything else we can do, when we cannot let the opponent untap. For my counter suite in this deck, I'm playing 2 Lose Focus, which is a replicate counter that says it's basically kind of like a mana leak with replicate, and 1 foil. I'm actually using this over playing Counterspell because late game it's the same card. We can just cast foil for 2 mana with Sunscape Familiars out. Or early game, it's kind of a last resort necessary evil where we can counter our opponent's spell without having to pay any mana. So additionally, if foil is in our hand, we can tap out for the combo and still cast counterspell. That's pretty sweet. We have 4 Preordain, 4 Modern Age that I already talked about. Modern Age helps dig us through our deck really, really fast, and it also is a 2/3 flyer against Kog'Gate, Boros, random fairies decks that exist, and it can attack for lethal to win the game, so you don't have to actually do the Deep Analysis combo to kill. I changed the mana base a little bit, so we're playing Glacial Floodplain instead of Evolving Wilds. We've cut some Ash Barrens and additional island over here. That doesn't matter that much. Like in a normal Familiars deck, you would probably flood out a lot. But with the Modern Age, you can discard those extra lands, and it's not too bad. In the sideboard, I'm playing 4 Dust to Dust and 1 Revoke Existence to try to kill Affinity's lands before they can get going. And I've actually changed a Revoke Existence for Destroy Evil, and I'm going to be playing 2 Destroy Evils here. This is a pretty decent card. It says destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater or destroy target enchantment. This was from Dominaria United, I believe. Not really sure. But this is hopefully going to be good enough versus the blue-black terror decks, so we can get the terror off the board. Albeit pretty expensive, but hopefully we can get it off the board. And then this also kills Mirror Enforcers, Anglers, stuff like that. And then we're playing 7 Hydroblast effects, because we really don't want to lose to Coldiltha Red. And it's a very fast deck, so we want to be very prepared. 1 additional Lose Focus, so we'll have 4 potential counterspells post board for the mirror or something like that. But a lot of actual control decks in the meta are also going to be playing red, so most of the time we can bring in Hydroblast and Lose Focus and cut our God Pharaoh's Faithfuls in a control mirror type situation. And that is the deck. We'll see you in the matches. Welcome to round 1. We're here versus Campo. It's a decent keep. Preordain into the Modern Age. They're playing Tron. Interesting. So I feel I feel pretty decent about this. Let's top both of these. Okay, so it's a Controltron variant. Let's just play out of the Modern Age. Discard planes. Seagate Oracle comes down. We're going to be playing out... just maybe discard one Pirates. We could also discard a Snap. Let's discard a Deep Analysis. Play the Chancery. Pick up this. Play another Modern Age. Okay, we're going to... I think I'm just going to discard an island here. I'm afraid to discard the planes, but it looks like maybe he's not going to have Dinrova Horror. I guess Dinrova Horror would set me really back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's not worry about that. Let's just discard the planes. We can discard the Faithful there. That's nice. Cleaning up our hand a lot, and the opponent's mana screwed. Plays an Impulse, looking for Tron lands and stuff. On the next turn, we can drop our Pirates and then potentially be pretty well set. It could have something like a Condescend, so maybe we don't. Now we get to play out the Familiar and attack for 2. Begin the beats. They didn't have any interaction on that turn, so I don't know what that means, but we have Loose Focus now. And next turn we could play Prosperous Pirates, plus hold up Loose Focus. 1, 2, 4. They have 4 mana. They could potentially have Stonehorns coming in. Let's see what they're up to. Okay. Plays an Impulse. I guess I'm going to let this go. There's a consideration when you have extra counters to start countering their card draw, and especially this Impulse, because when you counter that, then they're much less likely to actually find Tron. Okay. Alright, they just are mana screwed. That was nice. Get rid of these. Bring in this. Destroy evil for the Mnemonic Wall. Potentially also the Revoke Existence for their artifacts. I don't know if they're playing red, so I'm not bringing Hydroblast at the moment. This should be okay. Bring this. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to keep this hand. And this is fine. We can just get rid of a Chancery. Floodplain into Modern Age. They're going to have Tron online pretty fast. They had it online immediately. Woza. We'll discard an island. I don't want to discard the Deep Analysis like right away. They could have any number of things to mess with it. Looks like they're not going to have a counter this turn. So we could just discard the Deep Analysis and draw 2. Or we could discard the Snap. I think I'm just going to go for the speedy play. Pretty close to infinite here. If I play the Chancery, pick up this, you can discard another island here. I play a Signet, 4 mana, Impulse. They still have 1, 2, 3 mana. If they tap out for wall on Impulse, we can kill the wall, play the Familiar. Muldrifter Ephemerate. Alright. Well, we have to Sunscape Familiar snap, play Arcane get back snap. Land, Familiar, snap this. Unfortunately, we really have to do that because we need to exile this Ephemerate. They're going to have to recast it. They only have 2 blue sources. Muldrifter comes down. Yep. They still have Expedition Map and Signet. They're going to, let's see, plays a land, 4 mana, another Drifter, going for another Ephemerate. I think I'm going to flicker here, looking for lands and familiars so I can go infinite. Discard this Destroy Evil. So if we draw familiar, we win the game. Drew a snap. So let's discard the Deep Analysis. Preordain, looking for a familiar. Find a land. And then we can Drifter, Snap, Drifter. So here I'm building up mana here. And not that it probably doesn't matter that much, but having extra availability to play the loose focus will make a big difference. They have 3 blue that they can cast. Cast a Muldrifter, draws 2 cards. Now, right now they have 5, 6, 7 mana. Gets in for 2. Okay. So you're going to have to discard 2 cards here. Map Soul of Migration. Let's evoke a Muldrifter. Try to flicker it. I'll allow it. I think he's going to go for an Unwind. Negate. Alright, I guess we just play the floodplain, and then we deep analysis. Where do we do that? We could also preordain. We have our triple flicker in hand. I forgot to... I'm just gonna cast preordain. Okay. So, bottom, top. I think we can win next turn. It's basically comes down to whether or not they have Dinrova Horror in the deck. Mnemonic Wall is going to get back Ephemerate. Okay. Ephemerate's going to get back Negate, which is fine. We have triple flicker. Play familiar. Flicker. Negate, okay. Flicker. Okay. Flicker. Alright, we got there. See you in the next round. Welcome to round 2. We're here versus Diana, who likes to play wonky decks. Keeping. We have Floodplains familiar, and then we have Snap Modern Age and Archaeomancer to get back Snap. I have no idea what he's up to. A lot of the times it's some sort of tribe variant. But we are on the play, that's nice. They mulligan to 6. We're going to lead on our Floodplain. Plains. Bodyguard. So that stops the snapping. We can potentially try to cast a snap, and then they have to sacrifice the bodyguard. Okay, so... play the Chancery. Try to snap this. So they're going to save their Spiritualist. Are they going to be able to go infinite this turn? I certainly hope not. Modern Age. Discard an extra land. And then it comes down to their turn 3. Can they kill us on turn 3 with mono white tribeness? So there's a creature that says pay 0 and then prevent the next 2. Okay. I'm not going to block. Expected that. We're going to discard an Archaeomancer, I think. And then play a familiar. So they can sacrifice the bodyguard to give it to be a 4 damage attacker. Crap. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next turn I can block with the Modern Age, maybe? Yikes. Okay, that's a sorcery. So we're going to take 5. Okay. Foil. Cast a pirate. So the plan here is to set up a block and snap. Worried about inside out. Worried about protection spells. Solid footing on this guy. Okay. Right now it's a 6 damage attacker. Making it even bigger. Okay. I'm just going to block with the Vector Glider. Okay, now we're safe, I think. Pretty yikes. Pretty yikes. Now we just have to draw into something to do. Guess we cast the Modern Age here. Um... Hmm. I guess we discard the foil. And then we can play Faithful. I could snap the Mancer and replay the Mancer. And I'll still have enough mana. Snap Mancer. I'm gonna get back to snap. Now we have 10 life and we have set up a loop. All we have to do is get our Ghostly Flicker and then we can make infinite life. Alright, they're going to go to attacks. They have 3 mana available. 5 damage. I'm going to block. Then I'm going to snap. Okay. Plays like Laguna Band. So he's just really crazy mono white heroic. Alright. So we're looking for Flicker. Muldrifter's pretty good. Muldrifter's pretty good. Okay, so unfortunately I think we have to discard the loose focus or the maybe the snap is not very good. I guess we discard the Drifter. Because we have to get the Archaeomancer in play. Well, we can also cast the Muldrifter. And then use that as a blocker. We have a snap now. Play Archaeomancer. Grab the other snap. We're at 13 life. Okay. So now we're in the position where, okay, Sentinel's Eyes on the Lagona Bond. That's okay. It's a 2/6. Homestead Courage on that. That's fine. Homestead Courage on that. That's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. So we snap our Muldrifter. Next time we go Drifter, Snap, Drifter. And then look for a Flicker and then try to win the game. So put this down here. Untap, untap. Taking 4 is fine. There's the Flicker. Okay. So now we just make a little bit of mana. And then we're going to flicker until we get our Mortuary Mire. And then it'll be GG's. All right. Round 2. So we want the Destroy Evils. Actually pretty good here. Or maybe the Revoke Existence too. Don't know about the Lose Focus. So the combo I think is pretty necessary. Destroy Evil seems like pretty good. We have 63 cards. Maybe we can trim some of the top end. Familiars, got him. Let's get rid of 1 Pirates. And I'm a little bit concerned that the snaps aren't going to be doing enough. Let's get rid of one Modern Age, or 1 Faithful. Let's get rid of 1 Faithful, I guess. Let's do it like that. See if this Destroy Evil is a good card here. A little bit more control focused in this shell. Let's see what happens. Here we are, game 2. We have a curve out. We have Preordained Familiar, Snap. Leads on Deft Blade. Okay. That is a scary card. So we don't necessarily want to play the Familiar right away. Faithful plus Modern Age. Alright. Okay. Whenever any cleric? Let's play the Modern Age. Get rid of 1 Flicker. Plays Bodyguard. Okay. So that's a little bit scary. Play Sentinel's Eyes. Makes it big, and then he's going to make it super duper big with solid footing. So we take 6, 7. It's a lot of damage. Smashing. Wow, I don't really have any good options. I guess I'd discard the Prosperous Pirates here. Maybe the Flicker. Flicker again. Land. Play Sunscape Familiar. Let's go for the snap right now. I guess if he presents lethal, it'd be more important to do the snap. Okay. So Standard Bearer stops the snaps. Not a cleric. This is 3, 4, 5, potentially 5 instead of 4 if he sacrifices this. Play solid footing on what? On that guy? So he takes 6 damage. Sure. It's a big 4/4. Play Familiar. Or Faithful. Land. Pick this up. Snap this. Let's see if he goes for the protection. I'd be kind of surprised. Let's snap the Vector Glider. Play the Modern Age. Get rid of this Plains. So now he has to use the Benevolent Bodyguard. Ooh, nice. Oh man. A non-bow. So because he gave it protection from white, all of his enchantments fell off. That's really nice for me. So he has Standard Bearer in his hand and 1 unknown. We could potentially block with the Pirates and then Mortuary Mire it back, but we're looking at just trying to draw into something. Alright, we got there, I guess. See you next round. Round 3 on the draw versus Pietre Carvel. I think I'm going to keep... We have double Preordained to look for the second land. Godfather's Faithful is a really good early game. We have the Familiar and Archaeomancer. So I feel okay about it. They're on a Plains into Thraben Inspector, so maybe Boros deck of some kind. We did not draw land, so we're looking for it off of this. Got that priority bug there, so I have to press control a ton of times. No land again, so we're bottoming. We found a floodplain. A little bit of safety here with that second land. Opponent plays Heapgate, so they're on probably Boros. Boros Gatesness. So, Floodplain, just preordain again, use my mana. We could save it for the Faithful. Found another Faithful. A snap. I'm gonna... So, I think I'm gonna bottom. I'm gonna bottom. It's an interesting decision there because the Faithfuls against Boros Bully just like win you the game. But if I just keep drawing more snaps and no lands, it would be a big problem as well. Basilisk Gate. So they're going to hit in for 3. Sometimes Gates players can be a little aggro. We'll probably play out the Faithful and then the bounce land. They just get in for 1. Put me to 18. Familiars is pretty decent against mid-range decks, but if they have a lot of pressure, then maybe not. I'm slightly concerned about a Journey to Nowhere, but we'll just run it out and see what happens. Faithful into Chancery. Pick up this island. Next turn we have 4 mana. We can go Familiar, Snap, Archaeomancer, get back Snap. Hold up Snap. They're going to make a mana. So we get to see what their other color is soon. We can block here if they use that for a... Alright, so that now they have a big ol' 3-minute Spectre. Plays Guardian of the Guild Pact. That's okay. Sunscape Familiar. Play a land. Play Modern Age. Probably just discard this land. Definitely don't want to discard the Mire. Okay, discard an island. Pass. And now, at this point, we have infinite life if we draw into Ghostly Flicker, which we have 3 of. Oh no. Well, it's a pretty big clock, that's for sure. Pass. We take 10. You got me there. Draw a card and discard a card. So, discard this Plains. Archaeomancer. Get Preordain. Preordain. Drifter's good. Let's snap and replay the Archaeomancer to go up to 13. Because if they have one more gate, it's 10, 11, 12. Archaeomancer, get back snap. Now we are really trying hard to find our flicker. They're going to get in for 12 or 10. All right. We draw a Muldrifter. Evoke. Where's the flicker? Where's the flicker? Where's the flicker? Snap. Familiar. Evoke this. Flicker wins the game. No flicker. Oh, no, no, not like this. So we have to... I guess we can Archaeomancer for snap. Snap this. Faithful. Snap the Vector Glider. Faithful. Evoke the Drifter. Suppose that's... We need a snap or a flicker. We found a flicker. Sorry, opponent. We have infinite life. So I'm going to go to 30, I think, or maybe more. And then flicker the Mulldrifter. And I'm doing this with the Evoke trick on the stack so I can flicker the Drifter as well. But next turn, we just win. Okay. We are all good now. Discard the Chancery. We can't cast Foil on this turn, but next turn we can. And then we just keep attacking in the air, and they can't really do anything about that. We'd also play the Mire. Yeah, probably play the Mire so we can get back the Mulldrifter. Make infinite mana, draw into all of our attackers, and then just attack. Plays a land. Sure thing. What are you going to do? They're staring down this board where they're like, well, I don't know. They have to get rid of the Arcane Mancers and the Familiars. Just going to attack for 10. 12. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bonk. Plays Lunarch Veteran. Okay, so play this. Get back to Mulldrifter. Cast his Pirates. Now we have infinite counters as well. Alright, so step 1 attack. We just have to not waste all of our time. Alright. So let's flicker for some mana. Actually, we should get rid of our Faithfuls in a minute here. It's just causing a lot of time loss. Flicker here. Although I guess the time suck is on their end at the moment. We've got our got our foils. Do. Sure. Snap this. It's important to snap the Faithfuls because it takes a lot of time from your clock. So we're going to play the Modern Age. Discard this. Evoke this. Why don't we just cast it, I guess. Cast Mulldrifter. Misclick there. Flicker. Looking for more threats. Still no more threats. Okay. So we're going to make some mana here. Do-do-do. You get to see some interface usage here. We're going to go blue, 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 blue. Flicker again. Cast the Modern Age. Discard this. Flicker again. We're going to cast our Pirates. And then let's just draw a little bit more cards. Making sure to click the Archaeomancer instead of the Pirate. We're at 22 in Library. We have Preordained. Bottom that. Bottom that. Preordained again. Okay, bottom this. I guess we can top both of these. Make a little bit more mana. Play Sunscape Familiar. And then a little bit even more mana. Do-do-do. We just want to get to the point where it takes us a couple of turns to attack. And then I want to have enough to be able to get foils back. But as we know, if the opponent is playing a white mid-range deck, they will always attempt to time you out. So it's important to just get a clock and then hold. This creature is a life gain whenever another creature enters the battlefield on their end. So what we're going to do is just counterspell all of their creatures. Cast Pirates. And that's fine. That's fine, I think. Pass. Discard, discard, discard. Discard, discard, discard. So we have double counterspell. We have a Godfarrow's Faithful in hand if we want to use it later. No attacks from the opponent. Sure. Draw a card. Discard Island. Draw a card. Discard Familiar. And we'll go to attacks. Send everybody. Boring. Counterspell. One, two, three, four. So let's just go ahead and cast this for one. Make them use their treasure. And then we'll just flicker and cast it again. So we can just flicker here for mana neutral and then get back to flicker. bunch of damage. So I put this down here. Oops. Alright, they scooped. Why, thank you. This is an instant, so we can blow up their giant creature. Might be good. I think the deck is pretty much set to win here anyway, but we can bring in a Destroy Evil over one snap. Probably fine. Alright, let's keep. We have an early faithful. It is Boros. I knew it. Might be our longest matchup of the day. Plays a Lunarch Veteran. So I'm gonna. That didn't work. Alright, whatever. Grab an island. Pass. I'm gonna slow roll this a little bit because I want to be able to play the familiar and not have it get bolted and stuff. But they could have like pyros and things. We could also win from an empty board if we draw another familiar. Knowing that it's Boros, maybe we wanted Hydroblasts. To pass again. 1 damage is really not a big deal. This is Boros Bully with gates. Swings in. We have double familiar now. I guess it's time to start playing them. So they make a treasure. 5 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand for the opponent. One, two, one, one, two, one. They might just go for all the gates. Not all the gates, just 6. 6 damage. It's a lot. I'm going to evoke a Muldrifter and see if they have Pyroblast. Looks like they do. Right now they have to tap out to try to present lethal. Cast Faithless Looting. Double Cat. Okay. We have Foil to protect our combo. We'll see what they do. 3 mana. 4 mana. They cast Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay. Boros, Garrison. So we're probably dead next turn. Holding up a Pyroblast. What do we draw? Archaeomancer. Okay. Pirates. Flicker. Counter this. Flicker. Mancer. Get back Flicker. And then we win. Do-do-do. Mortuary Mire, get back Muldrifter. Now we need to make mana, though. So we could potentially deck them out in time, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, we need to rearrange everything. Stack. Draw some cards. Flicker. Okay. Make some mana. Make a mana, make a mana, make a mana. Make a mana, make a mana, make a mana. Do. Foil was pretty good. Make some more mana. Cast a pirate. Cast a Modern Age. Discard this Chancery. Draw some cards. Looking for our other familiar. Or Faith, Mancer, I mean. Trying to talk while you're comboing. So we have to get to the Faithfuls so that we don't die on the crackback. Because we don't have a fog or anything. But the Deep Analysis can easily be just discarded because we're drawing cards off the Muldrifter. Okay, draw some cards. We're up to 3 flickers now that we've seen. Cast the Modern Age. Discard a land. There's a Faithful. Let's play that out. Make some mana. And we win. Yeah! Infinite life. Infinite everything. See you in round 4. Match 4, here we are versus Cyprius. This has a lot of good stuff, but it's way too slow, so we're mulling. This seems okay to keep with back 1 Mancer. This is also not very good, but we can cycle for an island and potentially cast foil pitching island planes. Don't really know. Also, not a very good hand because we don't have any card draw or anything, but I'm kind of afraid to go to 5. We're on the draw. Oh, man. Okay, land, pass. Black, red, or red, white. So this is maybe Mardu Gates. We're at 7 cards, so let's just play this. Hoping to fade a Wildfire, but if we do get Wildfired, we can foil, discard Deep Analysis. Core Skyfisher. Okay. Black. So it is Mardu. Right now we still have foil, discard Floodplain. Plays Wellspring. Okay. So the Prosperous Pirates combo is how we're going to win this game, I think. Plays Glinthawk. Picks up the Wellspring. Boros Garrison picks up a land. Alright, so this is pretty decent. We're just going to snap all of their creatures. Snap. Even though they get to replay them, it's pretty much fine. Snap. We're going to draw some cards. Play out the Modern Age. Discard this. Play out Floodplain. Now we have foil discard deep analysis, so we can, if something goes wrong. Wellspring, okay. And the Modern Age is a good blocker. That's what we're going to be using it for. Counter. They're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring and then cast another spell, I guess. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't really. Maybe they're just going to try to cast the Core Skyfisher here. There's the Skyfisher, okay. So we're looking for flickers and pirates. I think we discard the Preordain. Cast Mulldrifter. There's the pirate. So let's draw 2. Go to 15. Faithful. Faithful is really good. It's going to keep us alive. I can take 2. They play the Synthesizer. They got a bolt, so they're going to bolt the Familiar. Familiar down. I highly doubt that they're not going to bolt the Familiar. So we're looking for a bit, we're going to be entering a bit more of a grindy game. Familiar dies. I take 2. I don't want to block with the Mulldrifter at this time. Okay, I get a blocker. 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go Faithful, Pirate, draw some cards. More pirates. Yikes. We're kind of stalled out here at the moment. We can cast another pirate, but I don't like where we are with their flying attackers. If they tap out of red and they attack, then I can double block the Core Skyfisher. They have a Galvanic Blast. If they're going to Gal Blast something, they should probably Gal Blast the Faithful. They play a Wellspring. Okay. Skipperius. This is Hyson's Mardu Gates Kitty deck. Mardu Gates Synth. Plays a gate on red, probably. Oh, it's already on red, so they're going to do black-red. No attackers. Okay. We are looking for flickers. We found a Snap. So we can Mancer for Snap, replay the Mulldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, we can't replay the Mulldrifter. We can Mancer for foil. I think maybe just... Or we can Mancer for Snap and replay the Mancer for Snap. Mancer. Or we can get the foil or the Preordain. But I kind of want to be able to play this Mulldrifter again. Let's just gain a little bit of life. If they have a cast down, that would be unfortunate for me. Play Mancer, get back Snap. Or we could get foil, but I think Snap's better. Just some stalling out going on here. We could have attacked with the Prosperous Pirates. Should have probably done that. They Deadly Dispute. They go up to 9 cards in hand. So just when you're casting tons and tons of spells. We only have 1 Deep Analysis left in our deck. Deadly Dispute again. Lightning Bolt. Probably Bolt the Vector Glider. Yeah. As expected. So they still have 2 red mana available. They're going to get in for 4. I don't think I want to block. They have a ton of mana available, actually. Plays a Thraben Inspector. Plays a Gate. They've used 3 burn spells of 8, so they have 5 left in the deck. Discards a Mountain. Okay, we have another Mulldrifter. Cast that. Play Modern Age. I think I'm going to discard... I can discard the Floodplain. Or the Chancery. Chancery can pick up the Mire later if I need to, so I'll just do that. Mire back. The Familiar. I guess I will attack with the Pirate. I'm at 13. They draw a card with the Clue. So this would put me to 9, and then 3 bolts kills me. They're halfway through their deck. They've drawn 3 of 8. So I probably have to start blocking things. I might just block the Glenhawk with the Mulldrifter. And then I can Chancery back the Mortuary Mire and pick up the Mulldrifter again out of the yard. It seems like an okay plan. Alright, Synthesizer. 8 cards in hand. Historically, Boros has been kind of a good matchup for us, but not this kind of Boros. Alright. Plays Munitions. They're just going to kill both the Mulldrifters right now. Kills 1 Mulldrifter. Alright. Block. Kills the other Mulldrifter. They have 4 mana. Another Mulldrifter. Okay, discard Island. Familiar. Cast Mulldrifter. Another Familiar. Swing with Pirate. So let's think about how much damage they have with the munitions. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're probably going to lose this munitions here. But post-board we have Hydroblasts. Hydroblasts would probably be the best thing to do in this matchup. Just like 3 Hydros and a foil. Popping all their synthesizers and stuff. They have Basilisk Gate as well. Yikes. Tags in. 1, 2, 3. Just a million. Okay, we're gonna block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're just gonna snap the Mulldrifter. They're gonna shoot the Mulldrifter so that the snap does not resolve. Grabs another Core Skyfisher. Okay. Puts me to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 mana. They did not cast the Skyfisher, which is strange. Let's cast a Pirate, since it doesn't matter that much. Gain a life. Let's Preordain, looking for Flicker. We found Deep Analysis Faithful, so I guess I top. We Deep Analysis. Faithful. Analysis. Preordain. 14, 15. Still looking for Flicker. Not lands. We found a Snap. Play the Chancery. Pick up the Mortuary Mire. Very tight, very tight. We're looking, I guess, to snap the creature that gets hit with the Basilisk Gate. Just have so much mana. I'm really surprised they didn't cast the Core Skyfisher. I think maybe they just F6'd. Glinthawk. Okay. I guess they didn't have anything to pick up. Could have picked up the Thraben Inspector, though. Synthesizer. Yep. Chainer's Edict. I guess we can just sacrifice a Sunscape to the Chainers. Block. One. So they have so much mana. They're just doing nothing? I'm very confused. Very confused. So we can Mortuary Mire back the Mulldrifter. Yes. Play Familiar. Play another Familiar. Cast the Modern Age. Discard Island. Cast Mulldrifter for 1. Go to 17. Now we just have a Snap. That doesn't help. They're going to dispute a Thraben Inspector. Okay. We've used all of our Deep Analysis. So I can't even combo mill them here. They're at 17. I'm just like having a really hard time playing around this munitions. Thraben Inspector. Okay. start auto-yielding to things so I don't time. Opponent's got 5 gates, 6 gates. Compass comes into play. They gain some life. We're at 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. They just have 1,000,000 mana still. They gate up their Glinthawk. We will attempt to snap. Go to 19. It's going to resolve, which is surprising. And maybe the opponent is kind of worried about time. They're taking some strange plays. We're going to discard a Ash Barrens. Cast Preordained. Go to 21. Okay. Flicker and lose focus. So lose focus, I guess, is not that good. I guess it's... Yeah, I don't want that right now. Bottom. Top. I'm going to flicker here. Now they have to sacrifice 2 to kill the Archaeomancer, and I just put the Archaeomancer on top. So this is going to probably be able to beat their situation. They just start sacrificing all their junk, but it doesn't matter that much. Okay, they kill the Archaeomancer. Flicker put the Archaeomancer back on top. Cast Mulldrifter. We get the Archaeomancer back. Cast the Archaeomancer. Get back to Flicker. Flicker back the Archaeomancer. So we want to... Okay, shoots that. Right now we're just trying to burn them out of resources. I'm totally fine with them continuing to waste time with this. Not time on the clock, but like waste all their stuff. Okay, we get back the Archaeomancer. Let's just move the trigger window over here. Yes. Cast Mulldrifter. Archaeomancer gets back. Flicker. Pass. We just have so much extra mana. How-do-do-do. This is a situation where Krark Clan Shaman would really screw me up. So hopefully they don't have that going on right now. Can't do very much in this situation either because... I mean, at least to block their gates. They play another gate. Makes that huge. Okay. Makes that one huge. So it's 18 damage. We'll block one. Do-do-do-do. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Upkeep, flicker. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. We have loose focus if they cast Counterspell. They're just going to keep sacrificing things. They sacrifice one of their lands. Sacrifice Thraben Inspector. Okay. Well, we just go ahead and get back the Archaeomancer. Yes. Draw the Archaeomancer. Play Mancer. Get back Flicker. Cast Modern Age. Draw a card. Discard this Pirates, I guess. We're really just more being an annoyance than anything right now, because I guess flickering to return the Archaeomancer over and over is not winning us the game. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Plays Wellspring, so they tap out of their Basilisk Gates. Okay. We're getting to the point where they might mill out. Let's draw a card. Double Flicker. Okay. Triple Flicker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Alright, let's discard Loose Focus, I guess. Plays a land, picks up another land. What do they pick up? Returns of Plains. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. Plays Skyfisher. Picks up, I guess, the Omen. Returns Ichor Wellspring. Plays Wellspring. I think that the way that we're going to win the game in this situation is by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go Flicker here. I don't really know the best plan at this moment. I'm just trying to get them to waste their resources. Shoots the Muldrifter. Okay. Shoots the Muldrifter again. They have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we get to draw the Muldrifter. They're running out of sacrifice fodder, I believe. Sacrifice a Synthesizer. Chainer's Edict, okay. This might be a one-game match. Okay. We have to be worried about the relics and stuff post-board. We just have like so much recursion. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 they can use now. Okay, Gal Blast. We'll get back the other Mancer. Cast Muldrifter. Cast Archaeomancer. Get back Flicker. Cast Archaeomancer. Get back Flicker. Just gaining tons and tons of life along the way. All right, we're at 42. They have 8 cards in their library. Plays a Great Furnace. 6 cards in hand. Navigator's Compass. I can't do anything, so I'm just going to F6 for time. Flicker again. Terminates the creature. Okay. Just get it back. No big deal. Get back Archaeomancer. Play Chancery. Pick up the Mire. So my plan here is to have them naturally deck. 4. Cast Basilisk Gate, or uses Basilisk Gate. It's not a cast. Another one. I think I'm gonna not block. Take 20. Let's see. Got 14, I guess. This is interesting. It's definitely interesting. What do they play? Another Cliffgate. So these are going to be 11/11s. How many things do they have that they can sacrifice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. They have 5 cards in hand. Galvanic Blast. Alright. I'm going to put back a Muldrifter. Cast Mulldrifter. It's too bad I used all my deep analysis. Cast Mulldrifter. Okay, we have an Archaeomancer. Archaeomancer for Flicker. Land. Pass. The grindiest match of all time. We're just sitting here not doing anything. It's turn 19. We continue to block. Opponent has 5 cards in library. They have 4 cards in hand. They're gating. Gates. Big old gates. Opponent gates again. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're gonna get in. We will go block, block. 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 Okay. Snap. I suppose we could snap their creatures, and then they can pick up things that don't draw them cards. Okay, we get to return that. Let's go ahead and do this. Flicker the Drifter. I just have an infinite deck size. And we will put Archaeomancer on top. Continue annoying our opponent. Do-do-do. Get back. Oops, I stacked it wrong. Cancel. Get back, Mancer. So we're in this position where we've taken no damage. We're gonna play another Faithful, play Archaeomancer, get Flicker, Flicker again. This match is definitely over. They've just wasted too much of their clock, and they made some questionable decisions earlier in the game. All right, so take 0. Darn munitions. Faithful. Faithful. Mancer. Gain 4. Okay. Gain 4. Get back Flicker. Flicker. They kill the Archaeomancer. Alright. We just go ahead and get the Archaeomancer back again. Yes. Then we draw it. And then we cast it. And then we flicker it. Archaeomancer. Now, if this munitions were not on the table, we would have won handedly a long time ago. So we could just have made infinite mana and attacked, counter all their creatures and stuff. Continue flickering. They're going to allow it. No, they're not going to allow it. What do they sacrifice? Sacrifices a clue or a treasure token? Okay. Kills it. Okay. Back Arcane Answer. Yes. I guess I'll pass. So the opponent's on 335, game 1. It's been a long game. 19 turns. I wonder how many gates they have. How many Basilisk gates, I mean. Seems at least, obviously at least 2, maybe 3. They're going to do another gate. Okay. $12. Block. Block. Take nothing. Plays a Glinthawk. What are they going to pick up? Picks up the Compass, plays the Compass. Okay. Draw a card. I'm going to go to attacks. Send in my pirates. Pew, pew. See if I can take a couple of creatures off the table. Right now they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that they can sacrifice. Okay. Mancer. Get back Flicker. Flicker again. Kills the Mancer again. Alright. Just, this is a game where in favor you go to time in game 1 via draw. We will get back the Arcane Answer. Right now they have 5 things they can sacrifice. So we've wheedled them out. We've been able to get past almost everything. They have 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in deck. They conceded the game. Okay. Sure. So, destroy evil, destroy enchantment, destroy creature with toughness 4 or greater. Second, kill their big creature. Snap's not that good against them. We probably can trim 1 pirate. Bring in a Hydroblast. What else can I cut for Hydroblast? Maybe 1 more Faithful for Hydroblast. The other thing is, so what I was talking about was, do I want to lose focuses at all? Probably not. They just have so much mana. So let's bring back in a Faithful and 1 more Hydroblast. So we have Destroy Evil for the creature, Hydroblast for the synth and the munitions, Foil for whatever else, potential combo kill. Let's do it. They have 1 minute and 45 seconds. Yikes. I was definitely not trying to time them, but I did not have a way to win other than letting them deck out, so it just was the unfortunate situation. And they saw the writing on the wall and have conceded, so we'll see you in round 5. Round 5 versus Heil, or Hai. We're on the play. We have Fam Snap. I'm going to keep it. We needed card draw, but we have a lot going on if we can find something. Yes. So on turn 3, we can go Fam Snap, Fam, or whatever. Okay, it looks like we're playing against the Delver Terror deck. Snap's pretty good. turn. So we play this Chancery and pass. Alright. They flip on Mutagenic, so they are a mono blue deck. Mono blue Delver. So mono blue Delver, you play a Hacker. Interesting. Foil. So let's get familiar. Snap. I don't think they're going to have foil. They could, but I don't think they're going to. Snap this. Tap. Play Pirate. Quite a turn 3 here. Blue. Arcane-Mancer for snap. Okay, your turn. So that was turn 3. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15. We cast 15 mana worth of spells on turn 3. Busted. So what we want to do is start flickering the pirates to gain a lot of mana. And they got confused and just passed. Okay, I'm going to attack. I think they might end step a Spellslinger Sprite. Let's cast a Modern Age. I want all these cards, probably. Cast Counterspell, okay. Let's just gain some mana. And then these treasures can stay on the table. And I can cast them if I want to. I mean, not cast them, but I can use them so that I can cast foil and stuff. Alright. They have 3 mana. They have Mutagenic in hand, plus Delver and Hacker. So they have 3 unknowns. But, you know, Modern Age is pretty scary. It's a flyer. They've got 4 power of attacks. So 5 turns. Untap, I can play foil. If they try to cast Snap or something, they cast an Of One Mind. Okay. So they just go back to 7 cards in hand. Deep Analysis. Let's attack. And cast Deep Analysis. Found an island. Now I'm going to go up to 3 treasures here. Alright. They're at 12. 4 lands in play. 4 unknowns in hand. They have Delver, Hacker, Mutagenic. Casted Miscreant. Delver. Let's try snapping the Delver. And this is where Spellstutter Sprite would be able to counter the snap, but we have the foil backup. And let's evoke Muldrifter, and then flicker it. If we find a familiar, we win the game. Okay, flicker here. Do they have another counterspell? Not right now, okay. So we draw some cards, and we win. That would have been infinite as well with backup, so we could have gone familiar and then start flickering for infinite. Pretty nice, turn 6 infinite. Destroy Evil, not very good. Lose Focus, pretty decent. Versus this kind of deck, maybe we just cut one Prosperous Pirates for a Lose Focus. Try it like that. We want to just block the air with the Modern Age. Okay, so we have turn 2 Modern Age into Deep Analysis. And we have snaps and stuff, so I'm just going to play the Floodplain and try to hit that Deep Analysis. We can turn 2 snap their Ninja, plus play Modern Age and then pitch Deep Analysis. But early Fairy Seer means we were hoping, and we did draw into a Godfarrow's Faithful. So we can also just play the Faithful right now. I think it's better to play the tap land early. Let's see what they do. If they play nothing, we also can just play nothing. But we're not looking very good into this strong play of holding up Counterspell. Opponent attacks. We really need to draw lands and stuff, so we want to start trying to disrupt them here. So let's try to snap this. Oh no! Sometimes when you click this too many times, it breaks the application. So let's just restart, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. Maybe. Just waiting for the application. Come on, MTGO, you can do it. Oh, geez. Okay, we're back. We finally accomplished our goal of reloading the application. We attempt to snap. Spell Pierce. 6. We will not pay for Spell Pierce. Sad day. They draw a card off their hacker. We're going to snap this, just set them back a turn, and then cast the Modern Age, looking for a land. We found a land. Not the greatest land, but it is a land. So next turn we can play Godfarrow's Faithful and have Lose Focus up for a Spell Search Sprite. They scry one top, one bottom. We draw a card, discard a card. We'll just discard Deep Analysis again. Let's get an island. Play Faithful. I'm ready. I'm ready. Play this. You gonna play the Spell Search Sprite? I am fully prepared for this situation. So they are not going to play it. We could cast Deep Analysis right now into a counter. It's probably fine. Counterspell. Yep. On the next turn, we have Deep Analysis plus Counterspell or Deep Analysis from hand. So they're going to play the Ninja again, draw a card again. But I really needed them to not have the Ninja on the board the last turn. After this, I'm not going to be planning on bouncing this hacker because obviously it's much, much better if they can actually use it to draw a card. And when it's just a loot, it's not quite as bad. Not quite as bad for us. We're going to have a 2/3 flyer and an 0/4 blocker. But we know they play mutagenic and stuff. They went bottom and cast an of one mind, and they found an island. And they're going to cast a Delver. Alright, so we get our 2/3, play the Floodplain. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Pass. So opponent does not flip the Delver, which means we're going to be using the Vector Glider to try to block the Hacker and the Delver with the Faithful. We have Lose Focus, but I mean, it could counter one spell. If they have double counter, then we won't be able to resolve the Familiar. If we do resolve the familiar, we're in tip-top shape, I think. They attack representing mutagenic growth. We're going to block. Mutagenic as expected. Do they have double muta? They'd have to have triple muta to kill this, so never mind. They have a ninja, though. Ninja comes down. Go ninja, go ninja. We're at 12 life. Alright, they draw another card. Lunar Hackers, just pressuring. Okay, let's see. Right now, nothing yet. Plays a Relic. That's disappointing. I did not expect Relic. Okay, they cracked the Relic. Bummer City for us. We lost all of our deep analysis. I should have just cast the one from the graveyard. Yikes. Now we're looking to draw into a Muldrifter. Preordain. There's a Muldrifter and a Modern Age. 1, 2. Alright, so let's go top. Cast the Modern Age. Pitch 1 Loose Focus. And pass. Because we really need to draw land as well. They get a counterspell. Yikes. Well, I think we're blocking. We're going to take 4, unless they have more effects. More hackers. Okay. 5 lands. Counterspell in hand. Cast a Fairy Seer. Okay. They're scrying. Top. Yikes. Top means they are ready to beat us down. We draw a card. I guess we discard the Flicker. Go land. Cast Muldrifter. If they have a counterspell, we can double Loose Focus on it. And then they'd have to have another counterspell after that. Do. I think they've already cast 1 counterspell before that, right? 1. So they spell start to spread the Loose Focus, but actually that does not help them because the Replicate 1 can just point at the counterspell. So they just kind of lost out in that situation. Same targets. We find a Familiar and Faithful. And our Muldrifter is going to block the Spellstutter Sprite. Then we'll flip the Modern Age. We're going to take a bunch of damage this turn, though. Swings out. Block. So this is 5, 6. They have a big ninja. Ninja of the Deep Hours, or Big Ninjas, I like to call it. Ninja's a ninja. Oh, man. So they're drawing a million cards. Put us to 4, draws 2 cards. Muldrifter's still on the table. So they pick up their single fairy. They can cast the fairy and then scry again. I have a Godfaros Faithful. I can play Faithful into Muldrifter. If they counter the Faithful, I can play Sunscape Familiar into Muldrifter. But Faithful is going to gain us a lot of life if it resolves. Faithful. What say you, opponent? Are you afraid of it? Are you afraid of me gaining all my life back? Answer is yes. Okay. Familiar. Muldrifter. Put a 5. Okay. Now we will be tossing the Muldrifter at the Delver, and then the Vector Glider is going to block the Spellsearch Sprite. Next turn we have Preordain, Familiar, Prosperous Pirates. Probably play the Familiar first, so the Prosperous Pirates cost almost nothing. Actually, will be mana neutral just to play it if the other Familiar's in play. They're swinging. Take 1. They could kill us with double Mutagenic here. And they don't have any that I know of in their hand. We go to 4. That's a pretty good exchange. They play another Miscreant. Plays a Relic. Okay. Cracks a Relic again, maybe? Play Faithful. Sprites the Faithful. Familiar. Preordain. So we lost 1 Flicker. Okay, bottom. Pirate. We kind of have them brick-walled. They're going to have to crack the Relic to get cards. And how many Flickers have I lost? Just the 1? Okay, so they use their second Relic. I can't imagine they're playing more than 2. Pass. Right now they have 4 fairies in play. So, we cannot let the Spellstarter Sprite connect at Ninja. They have 3 cards in hand. We don't have any Deep Analysis left. They have 5 fairies in play. Jeez. Okay. How many counterspells have they used? 1, 2. Another Familiar. Play land. Pass. There's no sense playing the other Familiar. I could pitch it to a Deep Analysis. I mean, at Modern Age. I'm just going to F6. They're swinging out. Alright, so what we want to do is kill this and probably the Miscreant. They have another Ninja. Puts us to 2. Jeez. They're going for the damage race now. So 1 more Ninja off the top kills us right now if we don't have any way of casting a blue spell. We need a Muldrifter or something. We need something off the top because we're almost dead. Archaeomancer. Just cast Archaeomancer for no value. Just so I can go to 3. Looks like they have Counterspell in hand. It says couldn't put triggered ability from Archaeomancer on the stack. There's nothing to target. Plays a Delver. Pass, I guess. So we basically have to draw a Flicker off the top to win. If they flip this and have a ninja, they didn't flip it. We need a spell off the top. Flicker would be the best. Looks like they have the ninja though. They definitely have drawn all their ninjas. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright. Whoa, no. Okay, we still almost conceded. But they actually ninja their other creature. Put us to 1. Plays Fairy Seer. Okay. Tops both. Delver. So they're going to flip double Delver. It's annoying. Play Archaeomancer for no value again. Pass. So what spell do you have on top? Yikes. Mutagenic. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, you got it. I guess I have to bring in the Revoke. That doesn't seem very good, though. Destroy Evil's not good. I don't know. Nothing here is going to be good. Loose Focus is going to be the best thing. Alright. Keep. Play Floodplain. I think the problem was that we got punked by the Relic there. If I had actually just flashed back the Deep Analysis, we would have won that match. That game. We're going to turn to the Familiar. They would have to have Force Spike right here, which they could have. And they do, of course. Frustrating. Cast Familiar. Okay. So they're not developing their board, though. Sorry if that was loud. But we have a lot of stuff now. Because we can play Faithfuls into Deep Analysis. Or we can probably just hard cast the Deep Analysis right here. And, be able to live. It's actually much better if they are countering those things. Deep Analysis. You want to counter that as well? That doesn't work. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, so we have Loose Focus to counter the Spellstutter Sprite on the Godpharaoh's Faithful. They're probably going to ninja. So they have a Moon-Circuit Hacker. They don't pick up the Spellstutter Sprite for some reason. I don't understand that. Plays a Delver. They just wanted to be able to tap out. Okay. I mean, I get you now. I think I want to... Deep Analysis. Play Faithful. Play Faithful. Cast Deep Analysis. Land. Pass. We should be able to resolve the Familiar now, and then the Modern Age will cost 1 mana, and then I can start coming back into the game. They get in for 2. Having the 2 Faithfuls in play, though, that's really, really big. They use Ninja in the Deep Hours. Once again, not picking up their Spellstutter Sprite. Which, again, I think that's fine for me. And we will go Familiar, Modern Age, pitch the Deep Analysis, cast the Deep Analysis, maybe cast the other Modern Age. Or if we If we draw land, we can just go familiar into Muldrifter. Maybe just casting Muldrifter right now is the right play. We have it open. We have the whole situation available, but I want to get the Modern Age into the battlefield so that it can start being useful. I guess let's just draw cards. Play things, draw cards. Play things, draw cards. Draw. Okay. Draw. Discard. Draw. Play another Faithful. Play a Chancery. Pick up this. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get killed here. Not on this crack. And we can block the ninjas with the Faithfuls. Plays a Delver. Gets in for 2. Alright. I feel pretty good about this now. Let's discard one of these. Well, discard this Preordained. Land. Snap this. And then we have the Lose Focus for the Snap the Resolve. We're going to counter this. 0. Snap will resolve. Play Archaeomancer. Get back the snap. Evoke this. Snap it. Cast it. Faithful. Modern Age. Discard this. Cast another Modern Age. Discard this. And your turn. Can you win? I don't think so. I have to take a quick pause. There's that relic. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst. I'm not that worried about the relic right now, I don't think. Draw some cards. We're going to discard the Preordain. Then I guess the Snap. We're going to Mortuary Mire, try to get back the Faithful, or Familiar, sorry. Let's see if they crack it. Do you want to crack your relic, sir? They do. Okay. Now we have Drifter, Flicker, Drifter with 4 Faithfuls in play. Draw a million cards. And we have infinite snaps. Snap this. Pirates. Mancer. Get back snap. Okay. Attack. And we got there! 5-0, baby! That was good. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and then a 2-1. It ended up pretty well, I thought. So, going back to the list. This one. One thing that someone talked about was, if you are interested, you could potentially play Merchant Scroll here over the 3rd Flicker, and then you could cut this Snap for an Echoing Truth, and then you have like a little bit of a redundant package where you have more Flickers and then Echoing Truth and stuff. Echoing Truth would have been able to answer the munitions in game 1 so that we could combo off. against the Boros opponent. So I think that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to test is Merchant Scroll over Flicker, and then either an Echoing Truth or just that fourth snap there, because Scroll can get this, and this. Thank you for watching. Pretty happy about that 5-0, and we'll see you in the next video.